The perilous Atlantic voyage on the night of April 14, 1912, in the cold and dark waters of the North Atlantic, Titanic encountered an unexpected danger. Late that night, the ship struck an iceberg. What initially seemed like a minor collision proved to be catastrophic, as the iceberg caused severe damage to the ship's starboard side. Of the 16 watertight compartments, 5 were flooded, and the unsinkable Titanic was doomed. Titanic's grand departure in April 1912, the RMS Titanic, hailed as the largest and most luxurious ship in the world, set sail from Southampton to New York. Dubbed unsinkable, this massive vessel carried not only the wealthy and famous but also immigrants seeking a new life in America. At 882 feet long and 175 feet high, Titanic was considered an engineering marvel. Chaos and despair, the crew scrambled to place passengers into lifeboats. However, there were not enough lifeboats for everyone aboard. Priority was given to women and children, but even this was insufficient. In the darkness of the night, the lifeboats were often launched with fewer passengers than they could hold. While the upper deck saw efforts to save wealthy passengers, those in third class faced a much grimmer fate. The shockwaves of tragedy, the sinking of Titanic, occurred within a few hours. By early morning on April 15, the massive ship had vanished beneath the waves, taking thousands of lives with it. The rescue ship RMS Carpathia arrived at the scene to find only 705 survivors. This tragic event caused a global shock and was prominently featured in headlines around the world. The world's reaction. The New York Times was among the first major publications to report on Titanic's sinking. Its headline, "Titanic sinks 4 hours after hitting iceberg, 866 rescued by Carpathia, probably 1,250 perish," stunned readers and conveyed the enormity of the disaster. Other newspapers also reported dramatically, with headlines like "World's Largest Ship Lost" and "Iceberg Defeats Titanic," immortalizing the tragedy. Titanic's legacy. The sinking of Titanic led to significant changes in maritime safety regulations. The disaster prompted improvements in safety standards and the tightening of international maritime laws. Today, Titanic is remembered not just as a maritime disaster but as a symbol of human vulnerability and solidarity in the face of tragedy. Remembrance and reflection. This video aims to revisit the dark night of Titanic, providing a deeper understanding of the tragedy and its aftermath. By looking back at the headlines of 1912, we can grasp how this event was etched into collective memory and appreciate the profound impact it had on maritime history and beyond.